Hello everyone, hope you all are good. I welcome all of you to my channel. My name is Divya Sabharwal and today we will be studying section formula. So by the word only we can understand its meaning, which means, what does section mean? Section means to divide something, into parts. So here we will be dividing a line. Let's say this line PQ AB. PQ divides line AB. Okay, so here we will be studying that PQ divides line AB into which ratio. Let's say the ratio in which it is dividing is M1 is to M2. So here we will be finding out the ratio in which a line gets divided through a point or through a line. So let's study it by drawing a graph. Let's say this is y-axis and this is x-axis. Here is the point A which have coordinates x1, y1, and here is the point B which have coordinates x2, y2. Let's join this line, these points. Let's say this line, it's M N. This line is dividing the line AB into the ratio M1 is to M2. Please don't mind, I am not good at drawing. Let's say this point at which it is dividing line AB, B, P. P, M, N. Let's say it's Q, R, S, and this is point O. So now here we can see that line MN is dividing the line AB into M1 is to M2 ratio. Now let's find out what is this ratio in terms of x1, y1, x2, y2, so that we can solve the further questions. Now here we can see that MP is equals to QR. MP is equals to QR. So here QR is what? OR minus OQ. OR minus OQ. OQ. Now here what is OR? OR. Now let's say the point P has the coordinates x, y. Okay. So here OR is x and OQ is x1. x1. So it will be x minus x1. Now here we can see that PN is equals to SR. PN is equals to SR, and here what is SR? OS minus OR. OS minus OR. OS is x2 and OR is x. x2 minus x. Okay, now here we can see that MP is equals to QR, PN is equals to SR, and here we find out the MP and the PN. Now let's find out what is MA. MA क्या है? MA is MQ minus AQ. MQ minus AQ. MA is MQ minus AQ. Now here what is MQ? MQ is the coordinates y of P point x, y, y. So MQ is y, and what is AQ? AQ is y1. Now here also we can see that what is BN? BN is equals to BS minus NS. BS is y2 and NS is y. So by now seeing in triangle MAP and BNP, in triangle MPA and BPN and BPN, we can see that they both triangles are similar triangles, vertically opposite angles and the adjacent angles. Similar triangles. So by similarity we can say that MP upon PN is equals to AP upon PB. What is MP? MP we have find it out, x minus x1. And what is PN? PN is x2 minus x. And what is AP? AP is M1 and PB is M2, in which it is dividing the ratio in which the point P is dividing the line AB. So here x M2 minus M2 x1 is equals to M1 x2 minus M1 x. So here let's x be at the left hand side and x1 x2 elements be at the right hand side. X M2 plus M1 x is equals to M1 x2 plus M2 x1. X be common, M1 plus M2 is equals to M1 x2 plus M2 x1. Now here we can see that let x be M1 x2 plus M2 x1 upon M1 plus M2. So by this formula we can calculate out the coordinates of the point P, and we can also find out the ratio if we are given the coordinates of the point by which the line is getting divided. So by the same thing we can say, by similarity only, we can say that MA upon BN is equals to AP upon PV. So by this also we calculate the coordinates of y. I am not calculating it out, you can calculate it by your own. We just have to learn this formula which I have put it in the box. Y M2 y1 plus m1 y2 upon m1 plus m2. So if a line is getting divided through a point or through a line, we can calculate out its coordinates as well as the ratio in which it is getting divided by the formula x, this formula x is equals to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2, and by this formula. So you have to learn this formula, and this formula is known as section formula. I hope you get the concept. In the next class, I will be first solving an example based on the section formula, and then I will be starting the midpoint formula. Through this formula only, we will be calculating the midpoint formula. I hope you get the concept, and if you do like my video, then do hit the like button and comment and share the video, and do subscribe my channel. Thank you. Till then, bye and keep studying.